Don't know how much of this going to let me record, but I'm going to record what I can. I already spread your cards out, and so I feel like I can do more time if they already spread out instead of me letting y'all see me spread them out on camera because my phone got cut off. But this is for the collective reading for air sign Libra from April the 28th, 2025 to May the 5th, 2025. Again, this is for the collective. May the 28th, 2025. April the 28th, 2025 to May the 5th, 2025. Take what resonates, leave what don't. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone falling off. I got it pulled too far. It just seemed like everything trying to be hard tonight. But anyway, let me go ahead and tell y'all what I see now. I hate I couldn't shuffle in front of y'all, but I'm trying to save time. And I still got Virgo uploading. And I'm trying to get these done. I want to do one more before I go to bed, but I don't know because it's getting late. But anyway, these are the angel cards you got. You got hope. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You got hope. I'm going to read that in the affirmation. It says hope. I am externally optimistic. Beauty. It says I recognize my beauty and that of others. It says gratitude. I am grateful for everything in my life. Choices. That says I choose for my highest good. It says, when I do need to read a little bit of this, when you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life and that results in choices made for your ego. So somebody be having a big ego. Somebody feel like they've been having choices. They still got hope in the connection. They feel like you beautiful or you feel like they're beautiful. They is thankful and giving gratitude with the collection, with the in the connection. Then next I had these out, John Harlan, the Heart Deck Oracle. And the first card that came out of that was awaiting results. So some of you could be awaiting answers to something. It says some of you could be waiting on answers for something. It could be on a job. It could be on a relationship, a friendship. Anyway, y'all waiting for answers. Y'all waiting for answers for something. Could be some test results. People could be in school. Y'all know y'all story, but I'm just telling y'all what I'm seeing. Solar plexus. So a lot of y'all need to be working on your solar plexus chakra, which is right there on your stomach. You need to be listening to some meditating music, thinking about the color yellow, and putting your hands right over your stomach like this, and praying over your stomach. Next, you have nurture. You need to nurture yourself. You need to pamper yourself. You need to go and have you some facials. You need to go and take some yoga. You need to get out there and hug trees. Get out in nature. Hug trees. Pray more. Meditate. And ask the universe to help you with the things that you need help with. It says helpless and hopeless. Somebody feels helpless and hopeless in a situation. I don't know if it's a marriage. I don't know if it's a relationship. I don't know if it's a friendship. I don't know if it's they lost a job and they just feel like walking away. I don't know if they feel stabbed in the back and they feel like everybody's turned on them and they just need to leave. But somebody's feeling helpless and hopeless. They're really in their feelings about a situation. Maybe they could have did something that won't so nice to you, or maybe you did something won't so nice to them, and they just all up in their feelings about it. They're doing a lot of thinking. If they did cheat, they realized the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Then the last one came out was teach. And with me, teach means somebody could be a school teacher. Some of you could be school teachers, or your person could be school teachers. Or either you need to teach people how you want them to treat you. You need to take your time to teach a person how you really want them to treat you, and how you want to be treated, and let them realize that you're not standing for anything. This is another set of cards. It says release. This is my angel wisdom things. It said release. It says endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. God is trying to elevate you. I think some of y'all have been feeling hopeless and lost, and y'all decided that it was time that you take care of you. So you decided to nurture yourself, because you have really been hurt and stabbed in the back. A lot of y'all could be trying to learn tarot, or could be trying to learn astrology, or could be trying to learn things to make yourself better, healthy anyway. That's where teaching comes from too. You're trying to teach yourself to be able to heal and move on and release a lot of things from y'all past. Then you got to find balance. You got to have balance. So that means all work and no play, not going to work. You got to balance things out in your life. It's like, to me, it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. A little bit of this will help a little bit of that. That'll help a little bit of this and help a little bit of that. So don't do too much on things. Don't work too much and not have no fun. Don't have too much fun and then you don't want to go to work. Find a balance of everything that you do in your life so things will balance out on the scales for you, instead of you working so much and being too tired to do anything, or partying too much until you don't feel like going to work or going to your business. Then it's got simple love. You're not asking for a whole lot. You just want somebody to love you simple and love you correctly. Or you could have a child that you want the father to love them correctly. Or you want a person to love you the way that your father did. Or either you could be a fatherless child that already have abandonment issues that you was going through, and you just want somebody to love you right. Well, this is what I got up the love oracle. It says flirt. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. It says heart-to-heart conversation. So you and your person, whether y'all split up or y'all still talking, if you still desire that person, that's up to you. You don't have to be with nobody you don't want to be with. But it says have heart-to-heart conversation, honesty, discuss your feelings with each other. It says release your ex. This time has come to clear your energy. So undoubtedly your ex must have did something to you. If it can't be, you may have not even be with the person anymore, but they sure are going to try to come back. If it can't be resolved in your book, then just release them. It says the time has come to clear your energy. It says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you have not met nobody, you will be meeting somebody else, and that will be your person. It says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you need to disconnect from the world and decide what you really want to do. You want this new person, or do you want the old person? Deception. Someone that's wearing a false mask, a false self-mask in this relationship. So that could be the one, the third, that could be the one, probably haven't been completely honest with you, that wants you back, and he's still not being honest, or you end up separating from the person because they weren't honest. I'm saying he, but you know it could be a he or she. Put it where it fits. It says here, this got to be the King of Cups. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, and charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. So this could be the new guy, or it could be the one that want to come back. He's sitting up here looking all sad. Sitting here looking sad with the one cup in his hand, but whoever he is, he look like that he know he was wrong, and he really feels like he's sorry. But that could be the new guy, or new woman, or the old one that feels bad and want to come back. Ego. It says the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, and unhealthy habits. somebody had a big ego, but it seems like the chains are being broken. They got to set aside that ego to come back and make things right with you, and come back and make the changes that need to be made to make them a better person. And that's probably that one that had turned it back on you and won't always doing what was right, was being dishonest about some things. It says the end of a situation. This must be the Ten of Swords. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulder. The end of addiction and melodramatic reaction. So somebody could have been addicted to something. They could have been addicted to sex. They could have been addicted to drinking. They could have been addicted to smoking. They could have been addicted to pills. It was addicted to something. And you could have got tired of it. Or you could have been addicted. Take it whatever way it goes. Y'all, I'm not saying nobody saying you addicted to drugs, but it's something. It was some kind of forms of addiction. Addiction don't always mean drugs. Addiction can mean sexual addiction. You can be addicted to porn. You can be addicted to eating too much. Anything that you do too much of is addiction. And this quote right here says, enthusiasm, optimism, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passion. Finish what you start. Anybody that's procrastinating, you need to make sure you're finishing what you start, because your ideas are going to bring you success. They're going to bring you success. They're going to light the way for you to find your way to your happiness. And the last card is the Seven of Wands. It says, stand up for yourself in your belief. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Don't mean go out fighting everybody, but stand up for what you believe in. If you know that somebody went and did you wrong, they cheating on you, they haven't grown as a man or a woman, and they're holding you back, you stand up for what you believe in. If you know it ain't going to work, or you feel like it ain't going to work, you don't have to stay. They need to get out their ego. Or you need to move out your ego. I want you to know nothing. You are the author, the writer, and the finisher of your book. You don't have to stay in no situation that you don't choose to. You can be with the man you want to, with the woman you want to. Nobody can't make you stay where you don't want to be. If they ain't treating you right, and they can't respect you, and they ain't grown, and they got childhood wounds, and they toxic. A lot of people be toxic, don't know how to treat people, think they're supposed to have another man or another woman. You don't need that. But it's about what you want. Because we ain't no guys over here. We're just trying to give out messages. And I'm like, everybody reads different. And I try to give y'all the best things I can. But everybody do read different. I hope y'all like